Goldspan Dragon has been king of the hill since its release into Standard. While challenges to his throne have arisen, major tournaments have proven that Goldspan Dragon has stood the test of time. Then along came a wandering emperor. On February 5th, 2021, Goldspan Dragon was born, burning everything in its path while creating treasure token after treasure token after treasure token. Goldspan Dragon has been a dominant card in the format for over a year. Proving itself on the ladder and in tournaments, this card has been the gold standard of Magic cards for over a year and a half. While other cards have been banned, Goldspan Dragon remains. Some would argue other cards that were banned are stronger. Sure, there's an argument for All-Run's Epiphany or Faceless Haven. These two cards brought many Magic players to their knees in frustration while they reigned. However, standing the test of time and surviving the ban hammer puts Goldspan Dragon up there as an all-time great MTG Arena Magic card, and one that has played its part in defining the standard meta since its release. Played in many different decks and seeing consistent play, many players can't wait to see Goldspan Dragon fly off into the sunset. However, there might already be a card ready to take its place if it hasn't already. Your opponent is playing white in their mana base. It doesn't matter if it's a mono-white, dual, or tricolor deck. 4 mana open with 2 white lands on a pass turn, the writing is on the wall. The Wandering Emperor slices her way onto the battlefield without remorse, exiling a creature, healing their controller, and is ready to untap and put that player even further ahead. You've had it happen to you many times over. You've done it yourself just as many times. The Wandering Emperor is a standout card in the meta right now. This card is a beast. With a converted mana cost of 4, this card can come down relatively early in matches and turn the tide of a game at any point. Who knew a Planeswalker with Flash just might be dominant? With so many decks having cards in them that come back from the graveyard, having exile effects in your deck is paramount if you play any kind of control. The gain 2 life tacked on at the end of the minus ability is just kicking your opponent while they're down. It does come in very handy though. Add in the fact that the Wandering Emperor creates tokens and can put counters on creatures and give them first strike, and you're looking at the best Planeswalker in Standard right now. Best card in Standard? It's the Wandering Emperor. Goldspan Dragon is still a powerful card that hits the battlefield running and can take over games, ending them quickly if not dealt with. However, the Wandering Emperor changes board states. She swings momentum heavily in favor of her controller. She remains on the board as a threat, taking attacks for her controller, whose opponents usually stop attacking face until they can be rid of her. Planeswalkers are a bit harder to remove than creatures, which helps give the Wandering Emperor the edge. There are a lot of powerful cards in Standard right now. If one is currently king or queen of the hill, it's the Wandering Emperor.